Alright, so this is gonna be like the next step you're gonna do after you finish your the word animal. I would just do like a Google search on like what you want to do for the background. I'm gonna do like a safari for mine, but you can do like a jungle or like a desert or depends on like what your animal is. Maybe it might be like something in the Arctics too, or or in the sea. All right, but yeah. So I want you to just delete the image that you had because you don't need it anymore. After you're done with the animal drawing, you can just click on the image and just hit the delete key to get rid of it. These words up here that I have, I might want to keep them around just in case I might want to use some of these big words as for my background. So I'm just going to drag it to the side here, onto the gray spot. And then your the animal that you made. Okay, now what we're going to do with the animal is we're going to group the animal together, because if I click on the animal and I drag it, it's going to like separate into separate pieces. So what you can do is you can click and highlight the whole thing. So if you click and drag, it's going to make a box, and you want to highlight the entire animal. So just make sure everything is selected on the animal, and then you can go to object on the top and you can click on group. So object and group. And once you group your animal together, what's going to happen is when you click on it now, it's going to click on the whole thing. So now you can click on the whole thing. If you want, you can resize it, make it small. You can flip it around. It's up to you what you want to do with it now. But now it's all like connected together. So you want to make sure to group your animal together. So I'm just gonna put my animal to the side. I just want to focus on just the background. So like now it's kind of like what the way Illustrator works is we're just kind of like making like little images or like shapes or things to put in into the picture. And you can make it all in one layer. It's up to you. You can do it in separate layers. I'm just gonna keep it all in one layer just because that's how we've been kind of doing things right now. So let me look at my background here. So I actually want to start off with making the ground first. So maybe I might just go off of like this picture here and maybe add some trees. So I'm just gonna have like a yellow background here. All right. So now there's a couple of things you could do for like your the background. So if you click and drag and you hold the type tool, we've just been using the type tool here. I do want to go over how to use the area type tool, the type on a path, and then these are like vertical ones. So alright, so we're going to go over a couple of those in class today. So alright, so if you want, you can also use the shape tool too. That's fine. So shape tool is you click and drag here. This is some different shapes you can make. So I'm just gonna make a box out here. This will be my ground for the animal. All right, and then if you want to change your colors, just double click on this box here where the swatches are, and then you can change the colors to it. So I want you to actually like physically make the your background. Just using the shape tool and then the type tool. Okay, so I got my ground here. I wanted to make it yellow. Now I do have some of these little patches of, or you know what? Maybe I might make these bushes here. Okay, so let me show you one thing you can do with the. This is like using the area type tool. I'm gonna make some bushes with my pen tool. So I'm gonna make it a different color just so it'll be contrasting. Maybe I'll make it like a brown. So I'll just do like a dark brown here. You can always change the colors later. It's up to you. I'm just gonna make some bushes here. I'm just use like the pencil just to make some bushes. It might be easier to make an outline first. But like what I'm gonna do though with this bush that I'm making is I'm actually gonna put type around the entire bush. So we'll just count that as like the bush here. Okay, so like what's going to happen here is we're going to do an area type on this bush here, and we're going to put type around this entire thing. So what you're going to do is you're going to click and hold the mouse button for the type tool. You're going to go to area type tool. Alright, so I'm actually going to show you a couple of things. This is going to be a lot of things I'm going to show you, but you're going to want to refer back to the video. And once you click on the area type tool, you want to, make sure to connect the shape all the way around. And you can click on the, where the line is. This is where the path is. If you click on the middle, it's not going to work. You got to click on the, it'll give you this error message. You got to make sure to click on the line. And when you click on that line, then you can type in some words. So you can just like write a phrase down. I'll just say elephants are cool. You can type in anything that you want, and then you may want to copy and paste this phrase that you're making. So I'm gonna copy paste it a couple times, and what happens is it's going to go around only in that area that in that shape that I made. Okay, so I'm gonna click on the selection tool again. Now I do want to fix it up a little bit to make it work better. So I want to go back and find my font again that I was using. I was using like a Harrington, if I remember. Yeah, I was using the Harrington font. So I'm just going to change the Harrington, and then you might need to reshape your the font. So like the smaller it is, the better it is to go in the curve. If you make it too big, it's not going to go exactly like the how that picture looks. Sometimes it looks okay, but sometimes you might want to make it smaller. So I'm going to copy paste a couple more of these down here. So, oops. Let me go back. So I'm just going to highlight this. So I'm just hitting Command C and then Command V to paste. So I just want to just do enough to fill it. Just make it smaller. And then if you play around with the you got your characters here. If you click on this tab, this is paragraph. This will help to kind of fill it in a little bit better. It might put spaces in between. This is like maybe you want to play around with like how you want to arrange the paragraph on here. I'm probably just gonna do it in the middle because it looks like that fills up the space here. So that's how you're gonna like make your the bushes. So that's one way you can make your bushes is you can do this, and you can copy paste this around a couple of times. So maybe I might want to flip this around, put one over here, maybe make it smaller. So it's up to you how you want to arrange these different things. Let me make it smaller over here. So I got some of my bushes here. There's gonna be a little red box here. It's fine if you see that. Just ignore it. It's not a big deal. And then let me show you one other thing too. So like let's just say I want to make like my son in this picture. And I saw some of you do this for your homework. You kind of had it like type around like a path. So I'm gonna do my son here. Make this yellow. Let me do the sky first. So just remember, every time you add a new shape on top, just remember you want to always send it back. So I'm just gonna make a big box here, and I'm just gonna make it. I guess I can make it an orange. So I'll make this an orange here, and then if you right-click with your mouse, arrange, send back, kind of like how we filled in those white spaces. That's going to push it all the way in the back of the picture. All right. So anything you send back, you can push it in the back. Let me show you one other thing too. So like for my picture of the sun here, now there's another tool that says type on a path. So you click on type on a path and you click on the shape. Okay, now I'm going to zoom it in here because it's kind of hard to see it. Now if I type the word, so I'm going to do like elephant is cool again. Elephants are cool. So this is going to type it all the way around the picture. So just remember, you can just type in just a simple phrase and just highlight the phrase, and you just hit copy paste over and over again, so it goes all the way around. All right. And then every time you have to do that, you always have to change the color back. So I'm gonna change it back to that yellow I had. But you have to use the words. Yeah, I want you to try to incorporate somewhere. Incorporate using the area type tool. So type in a box, and then use one where it's kind of like the line that goes to the type. So, but if you want, you can use kind of like more open shapes like this too. You can use a combination of both, but I do want you to experiment using this one here and this type tool here, and then And then these other ones on the over here. Basically, what's going to happen is the only difference between this one is if I type in elephants are cool here, it's arranging the letters going up and down. Does everybody see that? It's going up and down here. Alright, but these other tools are the same thing. It's just moving it up and down this way. So if I were to do the, let's just say I was going to do like a tree here somewhere. I'm going to do a box. Oops. So I was just going to do this as like a box here, but if you click on the path, it's like the same thing. It's just moving it the other way around. Alright. And then if you want, you can like layer it if you want to make it look thicker. So I'm just hitting copy pasting. And if you want to like build up those letters, you can make it darker that way too. Alright. But yeah, try to utilize the utilize like the text to do your drawing. And then we can bring the elephant back on here. Oh, my elephant's okay. If you bring it back your elephant to the front, you can also do right click the animal and just arrange. And then if you want to bring anything to the front, you can click bring to front, and then I'll put like the elephant in the picture somewhere. All right. Actually, I want to make this a little bit lighter. I want a black. Yeah, just play around with it today. And, I really want you to get comfortable with using the type tool, area types. Area type's going to make those any shape you want into a type, and then typing on a path allows you to type around. And then just all right.
Hi, Miss
Hello.
Mall sent me. She said the book cost $70 to ship it, so
Okay.
she did it.
Okay.
She left a note when I read.
All right. Yeah, I figured it was too big. All right, you guys, any questions on that? All right, so let me turn off the video.